Despite the nearly $1 million raised for children's hospitals and months of training by athletes, the race can't go on because of a technicality. Abby Wilt joins us live from Zuma Beach to explain what led to the decision by the Planning Commission late last night. Abby?
Thanks, Carolyn. Yeah, this underpass right here is where athletes of the Malibu Triathlon typically begin and end the bike leg of the race. But this year, it's unusable due to debris from flooding and goby fish that came in with this water. With a tight turnaround to make new plans and a divided planning commission, the only hope for the event next weekend is a final appeal. For 37 years, athletes in Malibu and beyond have lined up at Zuma Beach to participate in the Malibu Triathlon, all to raise money for Children's Hospital Los Angeles.
Witness the power of this triathlon to allow us to grow stronger together as a community.
Super League Triathlon acquired the race in 2020 and now is fighting to keep it going after missing a key deadline.
Pretty excited for this year's edition, but we've got a bit of a challenge we're working through.
That challenge? Severe flooding and the arrival of protected goby fish are preventing the triathlon from using the Zuma underpass, where the bike leg of the race usually begins. In order to change the route, city laws say that the planning director has to notify nearby residents and businesses 32 days before an event. The new race course was not submitted by Super League with enough time for this.
We should be having this event, but we can't now.
With just under 2 weeks until race day, the Planning Commission argued with each other Monday night about whether the city can legally host the event or not. Half the commission wanted to keep the triathlon at its original date and notify residents of the route change as soon as possible.
It's up to us up here to make a decision that is the right decision for the community, which is to see the event go forward.
While the other half said it's breaking the law to not notify residents on the time and the event needs to be canceled.
The notice hasn't happened. That's due process. That's the law. We can't just ignore that because, we think it's a good cause.
But with the number of people already committed,
we have 3,700 people registered. We have 200 contractors on reserve. We have 600 volunteers ready to come earn their per diems.
Rescheduling is simply not an option.
Rescheduling actually is unfortunately not an option.
Now, Super League can appeal to the City Council as soon as possible to see if they can keep the event on the calendar. That 2-2 deadlock vote meant the decision of the planning director to deny the temporary use permit stands, and for now, the race is off. Back to you, Carolyn.